The traffic in New York City making its way back and forth between Manhattan and the borough of Brooklyn. Our setting tonight. Hi, everyone. Thanks for joining us on 2K Sports. NBA action is coming up. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. From the sideline, our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. DA, it's all yours.
Kevin, thank you. Kevin Durant is a champion, but he said, growing up, I never thought about titles. I just wanted to be the best player I could be. When I got to the league, I was listening to all the noise and it was taking control of my mind. For me, mentally, I have to just focus on my craft. Guys, the results have flown since then.
Clearly. David, thank you. Greg, both teams love to push the ball up the floor, even off of made shots.
And trying to get those easy ones before the defense can get set is always an advantage, and you're seeing more and more teams trying to speed up their pace of play.
Here are the starters for Los Angeles. Bradley is out there with Irving. Then it's LeBron James. Then there's Davis. And it's Anthony in at the power forward. And looking at the Nets, Durant is out there with Andre Drummond. Then there's Russell Westbrook. Then there's Brown. And it's Curry in at the shooting guard position. Now here's Westbrook. And Davis sends it back.
Not only does Davis have great skill, but he is tremendously agile. He can get shots from just about anywhere on the court.
How about that mobile one block we just saw? Amazing defensive work.
And making a statement right away, letting them know they won't get any easy ones when he's around.
Off the inbound, Curry kicks to Westbrook. Clock at 6.
Irving bringing a little more intensity to the defensive end there, using his speed to get ahead of that shot.
To the paint. Here's Anthony. A rebound by the Nets.
It does not get much easier than that, but somehow he came up empty there.
Here's KD. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Irving for 3. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
Irving knocking down that 3. Textbook form, too. Never rushes anything. Mechanics are efficient and effective.
Outside Westbrook. Another miss by Westbrook. And here's James. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles.
And now in the second half of his career, Russell Westbrook wants rings. He knows he's getting older and has no time to waste. It's why he plays with such passion.
Beautiful pick by Anthony.
Just around a minute and a half into the first quarter. Westbrook scanning the floor. Durant inside. He's guarded by Davis. And Westbrook's high motor is why we love him. He goes out, Greg, and competes every play and every game.
No doubt, but I tell you what, he's tired of missing out on the NBA Finals. This is a guy that is hungry to get back to that stage. It'll be interesting to see if he can get it done.
For Brooklyn, they've gone just 1 for 5 from the field to start the quarter. Drummond working against Davis. Back to KD. Got a piece of it. 6 on the shot clock. Lobbed up there for Drummond. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
How about the superb anticipation from Drummond, sensing the opportunity to go for the alley-oop and then converting in style.
Anthony. And on the way from Irving for 3, and the Lakers get it back. Here's Davis. Plays it up off the glass.
Davis using that athleticism to battle it out on the glass. From in that tight, hard to stop AD.
And the first timeout called of the game for Brooklyn.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Yeah, and you know, that's going to be the focus of this timeout. They need to come up with a spark to get the offense going.
Are getting free t-shirts. Come on, who wants the t-shirt?
Davis against Drummond. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
That's where Drummond generates most of his offense. I mean, he's got a lot of moves in the low post.
And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. They get Russell Westbrook.
And when it comes to handling the rock, Irving is second to none.
Greg, could not agree with you more. He is special in the highest form of special. Great ball handling skills, finishing ability with both hands. I don't know if I've seen a better finisher under 6'3" in the history of the league. You might have somebody in mind, but nobody's been better than Kyrie Irving at finishing and getting it done with his handles and skill. Boy, what a journey it's been for Irving. An all-star, a champion. He's played on the U.S. national team and even did a little acting along the way.
Both free throws good from Kyrie Irving.
Free throw shooting is about mechanics, confidence, and your mental approach. He's locked in from there most every night.
And finished off by KD.
Well, we know what a skilled passer Westbrook is, but you still got to appreciate that dime there. Very impressive.
And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Here's Irving. He can't hit that time. Good D by Westbrook. Tries from 16, and again it's Brooklyn converting.
Yeah, you know, Westbrook is dangerous from everywhere, and he seems to be quite comfortable operating in the mid-range, too.
And Irving with the basket on the assist by Bradley. Irving's got 7 points in the game.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Here's Westbrook. Good D by Irving.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
Kicks it out to James. High post, Davis. Back to James. And the dunk by LeBron.
You know, with AD's improved court awareness, when guys on his team get open, he'll find them.
Nets trailed by 5. Outside Curry. The kick out to Westbrook. Back to Curry. Lobbed up there for Drummond. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Chemistry at its best. An unreal alley-oop.
Yeah, you're right. The pass, the catch, the dunk. All of it perfect.
And it all had to be, because that's not nearly as easy as they made it appear.
And so Brown will bring it up for Brooklyn. Pass to Durant. Goes up to the stripe. And good. Got the English that time as it falls. And that's now 6 points for Kevin Durant. Irving with the ball. He has 7. And he drops in the layup off the glass. 9 points in the game so far.
Shots are just flowing for him right now, having a really strong quarter.
Here's Westbrook. Pass to Durant. Count the basket. Durant's got 8. The Lakers in the lead. Here's LeBron, and LeBron throws it down.
You know, at 6'8", with the ball skills that James has, he handles it like a guard. He can get wherever he wants to off the dribble.
The Nets have gotten 8 of their 13 shots to find the bottom of the bucket. Westbrook, no good.
Oh, a tough quarter for him offensively. He hasn't been able to give his team a lift when they need it.
Nets shooting it from their comfort zone so far. In this one, 57% from the field. Irving with the ball. And Curry picks him up defensively. Nice shot by James.
And at 4 or 5 now, a nice start. I mean, he looks ready to make an impact offensively. So far, so good.
Nets trailed by 5. To the inside. Here's Durant. A second chance effort, and the whistle blows as the basket counts, and a three-point play chance right here. One free throw coming up.
Drummond simply able to take on the tough defense and finish through contact because of his brute strength.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for Los Angeles.
We've seen a lot of their points coming off penetration in the first half.
You know, it also hasn't taken them long to make their mark in the paint. I mean, they're doing a lot of their scoring from in there.
Here's what Brooklyn's going with right now. LaMarcus Aldridge, he's checked in for Durant. Harris comes in for Bruce Brown. And it's Ben Simmons in for Russell Westbrook. Outside Irving. Outside Anthony. From downtown, he's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
And Anthony is certainly capable of sinking the triple. The D has to respect that quick release and get out on it.
Aldridge, the pass to Simmons. Back to Aldridge. Outside for Simmons. 4 on the clock. And Davis sends it back. Here's James, and LeBron throws it down.
Well, his IQ is one of the best in the league. Irving has a great feel for when his teammates are open.
Now a timeout call by Brooklyn. Look at LeBron James. He's really been playing well.
He's really taking it to him inside. They got to find a way to slow him down.
Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Andre Drummond. Nets trailed by 7. Outside Curry. His first shot coming late. Good on the bucket.
Seth Curry's game in the mid-range area continues to look better, taking advantage of all opportunities.
Here's Irving. Davis kicks to Anthony. And they double up LeBron. Bradley, that's for 2. It's rebounded by Aldridge.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backboard.
And the trend they'd love to continue right through the next 3 quarters as well.
Now here is Harris. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. And the layup's good off the glass.
You know, with Harris, if you're open, he's going to make sure he finds you.
There's 1:47 left to play in the first quarter. Davis down low. Aldridge on him. Left side, Irving. Anthony. Oh, and the jam by Anthony.
Great assist that time by Kyrie Irving.
Nets trailed by 5. Outside, Simmons. Here's Curry. No good there. And the Lakers take it the other way. Now here's James. 10 points for him. And James throws it down hard.
It never gets old seeing LeBron throw it down, especially when he decides to do it with a little flavor.
We have got to see that sensational mobile one block again.
And guys, don't think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection. And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
There's 49 seconds left to play in the first quarter.
You know, for Irving, he's made an effort, a conscious effort to get to the line more, and for good reason. I mean, he's a really good foul shooter.
He'll take his 3rd and 4th free throw shots in the game right here.
And over the course of last year, he was up over 90%. And with a stroke like that, you see why.
And guys, if a game was coming down to the wire and an opponent needed to foul, I mean, he was the guy they wanted with the ball in his hands. I mean, shooting the free throws because of his proficiency there.
He hits both from the stripe. And here's Simmons. He'll bring it up for the Nets. They trail by 7. And the pass to Curry. Back to Simmons. Fires the 3. It's Curry. That time on the assist from Simmons. Curry's got 5 points so far.
You know, some players just have a shooter's mentality, and Curry's in that category. Seth has not met a shot he doesn't like, and most of them he takes he can make. Well, he's just zoned in. I mean, in most cases, taking quality shots very much within the flow of the offense.
Here's Simmons. That one doesn't drop. Davis with some nice D.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Pretty clear they're dominating that area. They've come out with a lot more energy and effort so far.
Yeah, just superb focus there from Melo, overpowering the D and still finishes.
Down low, here's Aldridge. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
Punch, counter punch. Impressive offensive production early on.
Hey, guys, this is going to be fun now. I mean, we've got ourselves a shootout on tap here.
LaMarcus Aldridge. You're at the line one time.
That's good from Aldridge.
You know, players like Aldridge are a little bit of a diminishing breed in the NBA, a master in the low post with all sorts of ways to score in the paint.
And so it's LeBron James making things happen for Los Angeles. He totaled 14 points in the quarter. He's given them all the offense they need right now. And we'll be right back after this. And now, a chance to hear LeBron James expound on the difference between offense and defense.
More delicate than defense. Defense, you can make mistakes but cover for one another by just communicating and flying around at times and clean up for your mistakes. Offensively, if you're not all five guys at the same time or not moving and cutting, and one pass or one bad screen here or one pass there can mess up the rhythm of an offense.
You know, Greg, I could listen to him talk basketball all day.
And he makes a valid point. You can't just hustle your way to great offense. It takes time and chemistry.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And from what we've seen so far from the Lakers, guys, what are your thoughts?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. Setting the floor for the Nets. Simmons is out there with Seth Curry. Then there's LaMarcus Aldridge. Then there's Harris. And it's Claxton in at the power forward.
Outstanding body control there by Kyrie. I mean, he continues to score on tough defense, and it never fails to amaze me how he's able to do that so often.
It's stolen by Bradley. And here we go with Anthony running it up the court. On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Anthony Davis, of course, is a superstar at both ends of the court. LeBron James says his ability to guard anybody on the floor, 1 through 5, take the challenge to guard on the perimeter and continue to protect the paint, it's hard to score on him. Guys?
Yeah, he is a lead in every way, as are you. Thank you. Clock is at 3. Here's Claxton. And he overshot that one, missing.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
Well, they're working the glass, really battling in that area of the game, and that's helped them stake this lead.
And one of the more versatile players in this league. Simmons gives you assists, rebounds, steals, and he continues to develop as a scorer.
The drive by James, and the dunk by LeBron.
Speed and power and the ability to finish with both hands make LeBron James's drives deadly.
Now a timeout call by Brooklyn. And of course, Greg, Simmons gets the majority of his points from the foul line down.
And a one-man wrecking crew in transition. Excellent at driving the ball in the half court. And once he gets downhill, he is tough to stop.
Here's what Brooklyn's going with right now. Kevin Durant's checked in for Aldridge. Bruce Brown comes in for Curry, and Russell Westbrook subbed in for Ben Simmons.
That's one of the areas he's really improved. Durant's passing abilities have grown as his years in the league have grown.
LeBron drives in, and the dunk by LeBron.
And you can see when he has the basket in his sights, he's going to attack. And once he's in tight, he is a terrific finisher.
Outside, KD. Here's Claxton, covered by LeBron. Westbrook passes to Claxton. The kick out to Westbrook. Another one falls for Brooklyn.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Lakers leading by 9. LeBron outside. He feeds it to Davis. And it's Davis with the jam.
Yeah, you know, LeBron is already top 10 in career assists, okay? And he's also continuing to rack up the dimes and climbing just about every all-time chart there is in the NBA.
And Davis sends it back.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
Harris outside. Nets passing it around. Durant drawing the double team. Inside. Here's Westbrook. In it goes. That's his third bucket. He's missed 5 so far.
You know, Westbrook able to score from anywhere. He just is so assertive and confident in what he can do out there.
And it's slammed in by Davis.
There's no stopping that. AD is too long and strong to bother that alley-oop.
Nets trailed by 13. Harris outside. And there's the drive. Good. Nice assist from Westbrook. Westbrook's got 4 assists in the game.
Really nice job moving the ball around that time, picking apart that defense.
And when the score is as lopsided as it is, and you can see they smell blood in the water, my man is going for the jugular.
Well, he only plays one way, and that's full throttle, all day, all the time, cold-blooded and lethal.
Westbrook can't get it to go.
You know, the fact is he's not a lock from there, but he was open enough to where he should have hit that shot.
Irving kicks to Bradley. Releases. It's hauled in by Claxton.
And if you ask me what percentage of the time he's making that shot, my answer would be in the single digits.
Well, you can't be forcing a shot like that. You got to keep the ball moving, get something better.
And the Lakers decide to take their first timeout here. After a whistle, we often see players demanding their coach challenge the call. Greg, were there plays you wish you could have challenged in your career?
Oh, goodness, absolutely. But the game was just so different back then, and we had other ways of resolving issues and letting the refs know when we maybe didn't appreciate a call.
Drummond's checked in for the Nets. The Lakers also changing it up. Dwight Howard, he's checked in for Davis. Johnson comes in for Anthony. And Talen Horton-Tucker subbed in for James. The Lakers have looked good at the line tonight. They're perfect in 4 attempts.
And talking about last season, this team hit just 74% of their free throws. I'm sure they were hoping for better than that.
And, you know, whenever they get into a stretch where it looked like maybe they would turn it around at the line, they would immediately take a step back.
The first one falls. Both free throws good from Kyrie Irving. Nets trailed by 15. Outside Westbrook. Now Kevin Durant. He's got 8. Shoots from 12. Offensive rebound. And that one, good. Drummond's got 11 points.
You know, I would venture to say if you didn't run one play for Drummond all night, he still could score in double digits. He is an incredible offensive rebounder.
Irving attacking. That one falls through. It's his 6th make from the floor this game. Now 6 for 10.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too. He's somebody that's really comfortable carrying the offensive load.
Outside Brent. Lets it go with a 3. Howard, the pass to Johnson. That one, no good. And it's Westbrook with the ball. He brings it up for the Brooklyn Nets. It's a 13-point game. And it goes out of bounds. The last touch by Irving.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
Durant finds Westbrook. Back to KD.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
It's not going to go for him. It's his 6th miss. He's 5 for 11. Count that bucket. Irving's got 21 in the game.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
Brooklyn with the ball. Down by 15. Westbrook dishes to Brown. Passes to Drummond. The shot's good. Brown making the play. 13 points for Andre Drummond.
Boy, he's doing everything he can at this point. The rest of his teammates need to step up and give him some help.
And here comes Harris leading the fast break. Here's Durant. The lead pass was put in just the right spot. Durant's got 4 points in the quarter.
You know, Harris has a really good all-around game, and I've been most impressed by his passing.
Irving against Westbrook. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Some changes for Brooklyn. Simmons comes in for Kevin Durant. And it's Seth Curry in for Joe Harris. The Lakers also with a sub. Monk's checked in. Nets trailed by 11. Outside Curry. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Westbrook, no good off the back of the rim.
I tell you what, the defense should send Christmas cards for that miss.
To the middle, here's Horton Tucker. Brooklyn with the rebound. And here is Brown. He's been patient so far, nothing on the scoreboard yet. That's tipped. And he recovers it. And can't hit the shot, but they're saying he got hacked, so he'll head to the free throw line.
His first foul.
Boy, when you combine Westbrook's athleticism with the ferocity that he plays with, hard not to foul him inside.
The Nets have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2.
And they had a lot of success a season ago as a team, hitting about 80% of their free throws.
You know, success at the line just became contagious for him. A few guys got on a roll, and it carried over to the rest of the team.
So he makes 1 of 2 as the second one misses.
Hey, when it comes to stat sheet stuffers, Westbrook is a stat sheet stuffer supreme. Mark that one up, guys.
And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now.
Well, you know what? You don't want to do too much to get an opponent riled up. You got to be mindful of that.
Pass to Westbrook. Over Irving. And again, it's the Nets missing.
Yeah, you know, guys, this has been far from his best game. A disappointing outing for both him and the team.
Nets trailed by 12.
If you look at the leaders in rebounding, it's almost a sure thing that Drummond's name is going to be near the top of that list. That's the kind of impact on the boards he's made over his career.
The ball distribution was there. I mean, outstanding work all the way around.
Inside, here's Drummond. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they'll count the bucket.
just barely too late and catches it on the way down. He's already in the air there, committed, so can't fault him for going for the block.
LaMarcus Aldridge is checked in for Drummond. Here's Irving. It doesn't go for him. And it's the Nets taking it the other way. On up the court. And good that time. Westbrook's got 7 points here in this quarter.
A precision passer, Curry, also excellent at seeing his guys when they're open.
Monk with the ball. Aldridge on him. Right side, Irving. The putback. It's good on the putback. And the Lakers lead by 12.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
Curry passes to Westbrook. And finished off by Westbrook.
Boy, that time Russell Westbrook going for the spectacular with a little extra pizzazz.
1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Bradley dishes to Monk. Over Brown. Some solid defense from Brown. Westbrook with it. 1 second left. And that concludes the first half. Lakers ahead, up 10. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much with the Lakers, Frank Vogel. Coach, with your size advantage, were you trying to get the ball to Anthony Davis inside?
Not any more than usual. We just give him the basketball down low and ask him to read. There's been a couple opportunities where they came in double and he found open guys. If he gets single coverage, he goes score the ball.
Thanks for your time, Coach. Appreciate it. Back to you guys.
All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow. Right here on 2K Sports.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey everybody, welcome to the 2K Sports Halftime Program. I'm Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. LeBron James had it going on in the first quarter. He ended up with 22 points, 3 rebounds, and 4 assists. Shaq, what'd you think about the Lakers?
They're in good shape thanks to the work they're doing on the glass. Their effort has been excellent. The numbers are too. And I don't see those numbers dropping off. They're going to keep doing the dirty work in the second half.
Kenny, how'd you think the Nets were playing?
Well, it's never fun. You're playing against a team that's on fire. This team was on fire. They showed effort on defense, but it didn't matter. They couldn't get the stops. I don't think the opponent could sustain this kind of shooting.
And that'll do it for our halftime report. Stay tuned for the second half, about to get underway.
And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. It's been a clinic out there by James.
And the way that he has helped out with the ball movement has been a difference maker early on.
And, you know, that's not a job they ask him to do very often. But in the first half, I thought he was in perfect sync with his teammates.
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. Checking out the group for Frank Vogel to start the second half. Anthony Davis is out there with Howard. Then there's Avery Bradley. Then there's Irving. And it's LeBron in the small forward position.
Good positioning that time from AD. Working the pick and roll beautiful.
Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the Brooklyn Nets are creating a fresh legacy. Kevin Durant says it's new energy. We're one of the first teams in Nets history where fans are expecting us to do good things. The basketball culture is deep in Brooklyn, and they're looking for a team to latch on to. Well, guys, it looks like they found a good one.
I agree, David. Thanks.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Pass to Brown. The Nets working the ball around now. KD's shot is off. Lakers leading by 12. Here's Irving. He's got 21.
Oh my goodness! That was special. To me, this is Howard's specialty. This is his bread and butter thing here. We all know this guy loves to throw it down whenever he can. And he's pretty good at it.
His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile one block.
And this is how you protect and grow a lead, by making a huge effort on that end of the floor.
Clearly out of sync to begin this half. 0 for their first 3 attempts.
Bradley passes to Howard. LeBron James on the wing. Back to Irving from past the arc. The Lakers keeping it going. A new 14-second shot clock. Feeds it to Davis. The kick out to Irving. And a miss there on the triple. And so Curry will bring it up for Brooklyn. Still looking for their first bucket of the second half.
Defenders really struggle to keep up with Russell Westbrook. It's probably because he's such a dynamic and aggressive athlete.
The line.
Brooklyn shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
Stepping to the line with 2 shots.
Last on the first.
And that one falls for Westbrook. Anthony's checked in for Los Angeles. And Russell Westbrook drops them both. Lakers leading by 12. Here's LeBron, and he slams it down right on top of Kevin Durant.
And LeBron is a force rolling to the rim. When he's driving inside, he's looking for the punch.
Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Now here's Curry. He has 5. Durant up top, covered by Anthony. And Drummond throws it down.
And maybe that'll trigger them. Impossible not to get pumped up after that.
Yeah, well, you could see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are pumped up.
And that's what those alley-oops will do for a team. Ignition, switch, ignited. Well, that's a good player missing from point-blank range. That's one you got to convert.
It's stolen by Davis. Now it's Anthony running. He can go all the way. Oh, and the jam by Anthony.
Energy is important on the defensive end, and Davis provides it in spades.
Nets trailed by 14. Now Westbrook. He's got 13. The pass to Durant. KD draws the double. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. A fantastic mobile one block. This one deserves another look.
And guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest. Going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
And so it's Brooklyn with it. Just 5 to shoot. And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That's his first foul. Some changes for Brooklyn. Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Andre Drummond. And Joe Harris is subbed in for Brown. Little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. Offensive rebound. Westbrook. Good work defensively by Anthony. Lakers leading by 14. Irving with it. Westbrook picks him up. Back to Irving. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
His aggressive attack mode is one of the things that, to me, sets Irving apart. Moving, driving, attacking, that's when he's at his best.
And it'll be his 4th time going to the free throw line in the game. First one falls for him. Both free throws good from Kyrie Irving. And Brooklyn has possession. It's a 16-point game. Westbrook wide open. He fires. Westbrook missing again. LA has gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Irving drives in. And Anthony gets it to go on the assist by Irving. Irving's got 5 assists in the game.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint. He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then, because his shot making is not happening right now.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
So it looks like the Nets will... retain possession here.
Nets ball.
LaMarcus Aldridge is checked in for the Nets. And the Lakers making a change here.
Russell.
Passes it to Claxton. Reeves with the rebound. And here's Los Angeles. They're on a 12-4 run. To the wing right side, to the inside, Davis. Some solid defense from Aldridge. Nets trailed by 18. Right side, Westbrook. Good, nice job down low. Westbrook's got 4 points this quarter.
Oh, that's some fancy ball handling right there. Since when does he take guys off the dribble?
And Anthony gets it to go.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
I'd agree with you, and I don't think they expected this one to be a game where they would get battered inside like they had.
Outside, KD. That's good, and so Westbrook comes up with the assist. KD's got 15.
I think we're all aware of Durant's in-the-gym range as a shooter. I mean, seriously, I don't think there's a shot he can't make.
Driving in, and there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
Outside, KD. From 11 feet away, the rebound by the Lakers. Anthony's got his 5th rebound in this one.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the board has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here.
And as for last season, he was a 74% shooter at the line.
And Brooklyn making a change here. Simmons is checked in.
You know, with that combination of strength and length, Davis can easily overwhelm defenders and get himself to the foul line.
Now a timeout call by Brooklyn.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
And, you know, I think he's going to tell them simply, we have to show more fight on the interior. That's the top priority right now.
Let's go.
Howard's checked in for Anthony Davis. Here's Curry. He has 5. It's stolen by Anthony. None against Simmons. Nunn looking around. There's the drive, and he uses both hands to jam it in.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
What, you mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas, I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
Nunn against KD. And just miss after miss right now.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Nunn against Aldridge. Here's Howard. And Howard slams it home.
Oh, he's putting on a show for these fans.
I can't believe he pulled that one out in the course of an actual game.
Well, when you know it, you got to show it.
Brooklyn's gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. Outside, Simmons. Outside for Durant. Pass to Curry. Shot clock at 5. Here's Aldridge. The Nets need to get a shot off here. They get it back. Down low. It's Curry. That time on the assist by Aldridge. Curry's got 7.
Boy, Aldridge commands so much defensive attention. There's bound to be somebody open on every possession, and this time, LaMarcus finds him.
Pass to Horton Tucker. Back to Howard. Lakers working the ball around now. And it's sent back by PD. We've got 1:55 left to play in the third. And it's in there.
You know, the timing Durant has. Does a nice job, really excels at pulling up and then stopping on the dime, straight up, straight down off the dribble and delivering.
Here's Reeves, guarded by Curry. And it's Anthony with the jam.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with a pass.
Curry passes to Simmons. Here's Aldridge. And Curry has it in the corner. And a great assist by Aldridge as that one goes in. He's got 10.
At the arc, Curry's so consistent. I mean, he'll knock it down every chance he gets from there.
Simmons against Nunn. To the paint. Out to Anthony. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. Drummond's checked in for the Nets. Bruce Brown comes in for Kevin Durant. The Lakers making a switch here. And it's Drummond with the ball. He'll bring it up for Brooklyn. Trailing by 19. Here's Simmons. And Simmons slams it in.
Simmons taking off. Launching himself right through the defense and rendering that D helpless.
James against Brown, inside, and stolen by Aldridge. Lobbed up there for Drummond, stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. LeBron against Brown. LeBron outside, 6 to shoot. It's hauled in by LaMarcus Aldridge. Curry looking around. He kicks it to Simmons. Banked in off the glass. Simmons got 4 points now in the quarter.
The interior game of Simmons is rock solid. When he gets a matchup he likes, he knows exactly how to exploit it.
And so it's Los Angeles. Their lead at 15 going into the break. And we'll see if they can keep up their tremendous shooting they've been dialed in so far from the field. Back right after this. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first three quarters. Brown out there with LaMarcus Aldridge. Then it's Simmons. Then it's Curry. And it's Drummond in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. Curry with it. Now Anthony defending. And the basket by Curry.
Yeah, quick trigger. And from that range, if he senses the defenders have backed off, forget about
it. James against Aldridge. James kicks to Augustine. Back to James. And LeBron throws it down.
Yeah, you watch LeBron play, and it's obvious he gets more joy out of passing to his teammates and setting them up than scoring himself. But tonight, he's feeling it.
And Simmons slams it in.
Oh, that's a major league throwdown.
Keeps a tight grip on that rim, too, after the finish.
Maybe that'll help them recapture their edge a little bit, guys.
To the inside. Here's Anthony. The basket is good. The assist from Augustine.
The helper. DJ
17 points for Carmelo Anthony.
And Melo is highly explosive, nailing shots left and right. The D has got to get it out of his hands.
Bradley against Curry. Here's Drummond. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup, so I'd agree with you there.
Shooting 2.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Los Angeles.
From mid-range, it's been a very nice game for them. I mean, they've been finding the bottom of the net a lot.
And they've also worked hard to get the ball inside. They haven't just settled, and they've hit a lot of high percentage shots in this game.
Russell Westbrook in for LaMarcus Aldridge. Anthony Davis, he's checked in for the Lakers. Irving comes in for DJ Augustine. And both free throws good for Drummond.
And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
Yeah, they're making the most of their opportunities at the stripe, and they'll need to keep it up to take the lead.
Bradley kicks to Irving. The Lakers need to get a shot off here. Westbrook with the steal. Outside, Simmons. Back to Westbrook. Over Irving. That one wide left.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
And that one is off. Some solid defense from Brown. To the wing on the left. The shot by Westbrook. They grab their own miss. Second chance shot. Back to Drummond. Rebound the Lakers. The biggest lead of the game was 24 points. Kicks it out to LeBron. Anthony, the pass to Irving. LeBron against Simmons. And the dunk by LeBron.
You know, really impossible to know what James is thinking in advance. I mean, especially in these sets.
Nets trailed by 15. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
You know, whenever Simmons gets a chance to show off his insane bounce, he takes advantage of it, really demonstrating how lethal he is in the air.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones.
Hey, they've got a nice, comfortable lead here, fellas. Might as well keep it simple. Do it a plain, simple one-hander, just like pound cake.
And he recovers it, and they're able to recover. Los Angeles leading by 15. Irving attacking. Yep, it counts.
Kyrie Irving.
Irving's got 25 points in the game.
Boy, how about that crafty drive by Irving, anticipating the contact and able to get around and through it.
Takes it inside. Curry can't get it to go.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there. Well, part of their game plan was to block out the noise and just stay focused.
And what's been impressive is that it's not been any one player. It's been a collective effort, contributions from everybody.
Westbrook with it. Picked up by Davis. And Drummond throws it down.
They've gone out of their way to involve Drummond in this offense, and I think that's really kept him engaged.
Hey, yo, right here.
Irving surveying the floor. James against Brown. James dishes to Bradley. 6 feet out. Anthony trying to get open. Again, Los Angeles.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
You know, the defense has been very slow to adapt. I mean, that's 10 straight points now inside.
From 12 feet out. And James pulls it down. James has got 5 rebounds tonight. Davis, the pass to Anthony. A rebound by the Nets. Brown's got 4 rebounds now tonight. It's Curry with the drive. The shot's good. Brown making the play.
It helps when Seth Curry is on the attack. He wants to get as close to the rim as possible.
James against Brown. And he drives in.
Brooklyn foul. Andre Drummond. That's his second personal. First team foul. Shooting for Los Angeles, LeBron James. Shooting 2.
Shooting 2.
And the first one drops.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
No misses yet. You can't do much better than that, guys.
And the Nets making a change here. Durant's checked in. And James drills them both.
You know, it really seems strange to say, but as big an impact as LeBron's made as a basketball player, he's making an even bigger impact off the court. His philanthropy, his activism. Tell you what, this guy's a special person. I really believe he's going to be a case study of how an athlete can leverage his stardom, his celebrity, his resources in a way that leaves a lasting, impactful legacy for many, many years to come. Boy, he's demanding the ball. He wants it, and he's coming through. I mean, you can see why his teammates trust him down the stretch, guys.
Here's Westbrook, and the shot is long.
You can see the frustration in the quarter on his face, especially with his team trailing.
And finished off by LeBron.
James throwing it down with that power dunk. You know, the defense can't allow him to get what he wants inside because that's easy pickings for LeBron.
Near the three-point line, it's Westbrook. And again, it's the Nets missing.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
To me, it appears he's starting to lose his composure a little bit. We'll see if he can regroup and get back into a better rhythm.
And the Lakers call time here. And now, let's present our New Balance Player of the Game, Kyrie Irving.
And what an amazing ball game we've seen from him. It's been a one-man show worth the price of admission all by itself. There wasn't anything he couldn't do on that court tonight.
And as the star of this team, he knows he's going to be the object of the crowd's anger. And here's Bradley. There's the pass to Augustine. Shot clock at 6. Over Durant. Here's Johnson. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Johnson's got his first bucket in this one.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
And it's Brown missing. Augustine with it. With the drive. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
Back to Durant. They need this. Good. Nice assist from Westbrook. 19 points for Kevin Durant.
Well, being able to score from any place on the court makes Durant a space creator for his team. I mean, it's not just inside. It's not just threes. It's that mid-range game, too.
And if you ask me what percentage of the time he's making that shot, my answer would be in the single digits.
Well, you can't be forcing a shot like that. You got to keep the ball moving, get something better.
And slams it home and gets some camera time on the end of it.
He did. He spent a while up on that rim, didn't he?
The refs are much more lenient with that kind of situation than they used to be.
Here's Reeves. They get it back. Kicks it out to Bradley. Lobbed up there for Howard. Up high to stop the alley-oop.
Great timing and recognition as Howard is able to go up for the alley-oop.
1:39 left to play here in the fourth. Augustine against Westbrook. Drummond. Great positioning on the putback.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Lakers.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category. And what a huge standout performance it was
for LeBron.
And, you know, there was no stopping him tonight. Whenever he got the ball, he was looking to score, and rightly so.
And a new group out there on the floor for the Nets. 1:09 left to play in the final quarter. Reeves the pass to Howard. Shakes him. Dishes it to Johnson. And here's Bradley from 3. No good on that one. And Brooklyn will now go the other way with it. In the corner, it's Harris. Back to Dragic. And they call an illegal screen here.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Boy, a fantastic performance. And I tell you something, I mean, you get roadkill, that's always a challenge in the NBA, no matter what. And they got it done.
6-second difference between the shot and game clock. Outside for Griffin. 5 to shoot.
What a find by Griffin. He's a lot more skilled as a passer than he gets credit for as far as power forwards go. He has terrific vision.
Here's LeBron. Davis. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much. LeBron, when you know AD is behind you, how does that help you defensively?
You can stay home. You can allow him to play one-on-one versus a guard versus a big. And you can stay home and be able to box out and get rebounds because he's that good.
It's quite a 1-2 punch, man. Congrats on the win. Back to you.
David, thank you as always. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.